From all of us at CBS 2,
happy holidays.
Don't miss the extraordinary 2-hour season finale of The Amazing Race, CBS Wednesday.
Roberta, is the baby down?
Yes, he went down as soon as his head hit the pillow. It was his first day on the baby swing at the park.
Huh.
Mr. Snyder mentioned you weren't feeling well.
Oh, well, it's just a sour stomach.
What about a little peppermint tea and toast to settle it?
No, thanks. I'm fine.
I'm off with the laundry here. The little one goes through T-shirts like crazy.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'll be right down. Hey.
Hi.
That was Margot calling from the courthouse. Aaron's not running anymore. The kids are back in town.
Oh, thank goodness. And Craig and Holden, are they home too?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I know I said tonight would be ours, but Margot's got to go down to the hospital and look for Hal, so I've got to go down to the station and cover for her for a while.
That's okay. I've got plenty to do here.
You're the best.
Yes.
Listen, there's something else you should know. The kids may be back, but there was an accident.
What? What happened?
It's Lucy. She was crossing the street in St. Louis, and she was hit by a trolley car.
Oh, no.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's pretty serious. They airlifted her into Memorial.
Oh. Well, Craig must be out of his mind.
Yeah, I just thought you should know. Look, Carly, if he needs a friend right now, I completely understand.
He's got Rosanna.
Okay. I'll call you and keep you posted.
Roberta! Jack went to work. Would you keep an eye on things around here? I'm gonna go out for a while.
I'm terrified, Roseanne. I may lose her.
Can't think about that right now. The only thing you can do is just have faith that she's gonna be all right.
All I see is that moment when
Don't
she walked.
think about that. Lucy needs you to believe that she's gonna pull through this.
After Brian died, I swore I wouldn't make the same mistakes with Lucy.
Don't know. Whatever mistakes you made with Bryant, I'm sure that you've more than made up for it with Lucy.
Have I?
You've been involved in every aspect of her life. You have talked to her. You've listened to her. And even when she tried to push you away, you were there for her.
Now I may lose her because I tried too hard.
You're just so determined to take responsibility for 2 accidents, aren't you?
I was given another chance. After I failed Brian. And I failed again.
Come on, Allison. Tell me what you and Lucy were talking about before she ran into the street.
I don't know what the exact words were.
But you know she was screaming something about me being innocent, right?
Well, you know Lucy, she gets really passionate, and when she saw you with Hal, she freaked out.
So there's nothing special she had to tell me? Something that would just make her run towards me without even looking where she was going?
I don't know what you want me to say, Aaron.
I just have this strong feeling that something happened to make her react the way she did.
And why do you think it has something to do with me?
Because there's more. There's something you're not telling me, Ellie.
Are you calling me a liar?
Hal's gone?
He's gone. And he took Will with him.
Without telling me? You know what? Maybe he took Will home. I'm gonna go check my messages.
Oh, I wouldn't bother, Emily. He didn't go home.
You know where he went? Barbara, if you know where my husband is, you have to tell me.
He's only trying to protect Will.
This is only gonna make Will's situation worse, pulling this disappearing act.
Oh, it sounds like you don't have much faith in your husband.
No, I believe in Hal. But his inability to listen to reason right now helped land a teenager in the ER with life-threatening injuries. You see, I can have faith in my husband and still see he's not thinking clearly.
The only thing he's thinking about is how important his son is to me. He's trying to protect his interests, and as Will's mother, I couldn't agree more.
I am his wife, Barbara. I need to know where he went.
Well, Emily, this is a family matter. And sorry to be blunt, but you're just not family.
Is defense ready to call its first witness?
We are, Your Honor. The defense calls Thurgood Marshall Travers.
Objection, Your Honor. This is highly irregular.
The circuits were buzzing just a few months ago about the same irregularity on your part, Mr. Travers. Miss Griffin, this wouldn't be quid pro quo, would it?
Of course not, Your Honor. With all due respect, the defense is just trying to put forth the strongest case possible, and Mr. Travers has information that would help us accomplish
This is a very different situation than when I asked her to testify.
How so?
Yes, please explain. How so, Mr. Travers?
Your Honor, may we approach the bench?
She's really doing it, Isaac. She's really going after him.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the one person in this courtroom who doesn't seem too happy about it.
The defense's desire to put me on the stand has nothing to do with the case at hand.
Completely untrue, Your Honor. I believe that Mr. Travers has knowledge that would influence my client's case and prove his innocence.
Those are very serious charges.
I understand that.
And completely erroneous. The defense is attempting to embarrass me for personal reasons.
Would you care to explain those personal reasons, Mr. Travers?
Your Honor, Miss Griffin and I have been involved.
As the World Turns is brought to you by Ortho Women's Health. Be heard, live well.
A cough is a cough is a cough. And if it's just a cough, why give her something that treats other things too? New Simply Cough has only the medicine she needs to make a cough simply disappear. Simply Cough, new from the makers of children's Tylenol. Because a happy kid is a happy kid is a happy kid.
Did you know harsh winter weather can leave even unexposed skin itchy and dry? Did you know moisturizers aren't always up to the challenge of itchy, dry skin? That's why there's Cortisone 10 Plus. Among these, only Cortisone 10 Plus has 10 moisturizers like aloe and vitamins, plus the power of Cortisone 10 to stop itch and help heal. So for itchy patches of dry skin, even eczema or psoriasis, try Cortisone 10 Plus.
Some say Swanson has gone chic. With new entrees like grilled chicken penne in a basil cream sauce. Fortunately, TV dinner etiquette still applies. The all-new Swanson, food that's in fashion.
I need to make this bigger.
Okay. How big do you want it?
Big.
Kodak Picture Maker lets you do more things than ever with your pictures.
That should be big enough.
Bigger.
And it's so easy to use, you can make great pictures even better in just 5 minutes.
Grandma, can you still do that?
Let's see. Share the moment, share life.
I'm not afraid to shine, and I owe it all to Superior Preference by L'Oreal. Now in a shine extending formula, color that won't fade out. Plus 6 weeks of deep conditioning for shine that really lasts. Superior Preference from L'Oreal Paris. Fade resistant color that shines.
Everyone's at the JCPenney Wednesday One Day Only sale. Save 50% on a great selection of gifts this Wednesday only. You just can't wait to get there. All gifts, one place, pure magic. JCPenney.
Tonight on an all-new Dave, Catherine Zeta-Jones and Survivor Castaway Ted. And later this week, don't miss Denzel Washington, Drew Barrymore, Kobe Bryant, and Tom Hanks. All this week.
John Travolta reveals his lifelong passion.
Discover the difference tomorrow on The Early Show.
Counselors, this court is not interested in your personal issues, and this proceedings is not the venue to work them out. I will not allow a personal grudge between the two of you to guide this case.
That is not what's happening here, Your Honor.
Ms. Griffin's sole purpose is to damage my credibility by humiliating me. This is a wild goose chase.
Enough! I want to take some time to weigh the merits of Miss Griffin's request. In light of the personal animosity between opposing counsel, Miss Griffin, you will submit a written motion.
Of course, Your Honor, immediately.
Good. Now, please, be seated.
We just shot our opening salvo.
I am calling an end to today's proceedings in order that I may weigh the merits of Miss Griffin's proposal. We will resume tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
All rise.
Okay, Jessica, let's say you do actually get Marshall on the stand. Then what?
I press him about his relationship with Stenbeck.
Jessica, he'll lie.
Not under oath. I don't think so.
Just how can you possibly have confidence in a man who's been my father's lackey for months? The same guy who turned your life upside down.
The bottom line is he is a lawyer. The oath is sacred.
Nothing is sacred to Marshall Travers. You better know what the hell you're doing.
It's time to go now, Mr. Ryan.
Listen, Paul, don't worry. This will work.
Paul, honey, chin's up.
Thank you.
We're with you all the way. You know that.
Thank you.
Thurgood, defense counsel's asked to put you on the stand. Why is that?
Take your best guess, James.
I will not allow her to get away with this. You understand that?
You lay one hand on Jessica Griffin or her family, or John Dixon, or anyone else for that matter, and I'll resign from my office and turn state's evidence against you so fast, you won't know what hit you.
I only want to see my son taken care of. Oh, okay, so is that what you were doing when you were schlepping him from hotel room to hotel room? Taking care of him?
It wouldn't have come to that if I hadn't been told I had to make an appointment to see my own son.
It came to that, Barbara, because as usual, you were being vindictive. Rather than work out something amicable, you decided to deny Hal his rights. I went out of my way to make you feel welcome in my home as Will's mother. But as usual, you've made our life a living hell.
Your home. I know what threatens you, Emily. The fact that I have a permanent place in Will's life, which gives me a permanent place in Hal's heart.
I'm not threatened by you. I'm housewife now. I'm the one he talks to. I'm the one he shares his hopes and fears with. I'm the one he sleeps with.
Then why is it between the two of us that you're the only one he hasn't shared his plans with? You're asking me where your husband is? Shouldn't you be asking why he came and went without even giving you the time of day?
Whoa, whoa, ladies, hey, hey.
Crap! Arrest her, Margot, right now!
Allison, tell me the truth.
I told you the truth.
I just want to understand what upset her so much that all of a sudden she had to scream out about me being innocent.
You've never done anything worse than stay past your curfew. You've never had the cops after you. You've never had to live with anything as terrible as knowing you burned down the...
Aaron didn't do it!
I'm not talking about Aaron. I'm talking about me! Okay. What I told you earlier, it was only partly true.
So you two were arguing.
We were talking about how we hoped Craig and Holden got to you before Hal did. And because she was going on and on about how afraid she was for you, I just couldn't listen to it anymore. It was only making it worse.
What'd you say to her?
I don't know, something like, If you're so freaked out, then go find him, and so she did. That's all I can tell you.
Allison, you better be telling the truth. Because the second she's able to talk, I'm gonna ask her myself.
Fine, go ahead, talk to her. See if I care.
I've never had any children of my own, so I certainly can't presume to know how you feel, and I think it would be very presumptuous of me to give you advice.
You saw how I smothered her.
What I saw was an excellent father, a good father, who cared so much about his little girl that he just wanted her to be safe.
I became her gatekeeper.
You loved her. And any time she brought a problem to you, you were involved. If I were a mother, I would think that you were an exceptional father, and I think you should too.
I haven't had anyone to confide in a long time.
You know, you can always confide in your sister, Margot.
No, she would listen politely and tell me to buck up. There was a time...
What?
Nothing.
No, I know what you were going to say. You were going to say there was a time that you would have called Carly.
But I didn't, and I wasn't.
No, it's okay. You can say it. I don't mind. You can talk about her.
Rosanna, when you showed up in Nashville, you brought me back to life. It was such a relief to feel again.
You know that's true for me, too.
But it was richer somehow than before. It was more than just feelings. I felt you give me your heart.
Okay, so they don't always like to eat the good stuff. At least they like to drink good stuff. Sunny D. They love the taste because it has the richness of sun, fruit, and citrus. I love it because it has a full day's supply of vitamin C. Sunny D. It's the good stuff kids go for. Now with a new look.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
No matter what's going on outdoors, it's a beautiful day indoors with Downy Clean Breeze. Line-dried freshness comes inside when you drop the Downy ball in at the start of the wash. It releases itself in the rinse. Line-dried freshness, whether or not, from Downy Clean Breeze.
You rely on shampoos to care for your hair. But what about dandruff? Head & Shoulders Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. The only shampoo with micro ZPT. It works directly on your scalp to help stop dandruff where it starts. So your scalp is flake-free. And your hair looks and feels beautiful. Head & Shoulders Shampoo for hair that is beautiful and flake-free.
Introducing Tampax Pearl, the extraordinary new tampon that's superior to the plastic most of you use today. With a more comfortable plastic applicator and easier to hold grip, an absorbent braid for better protection, plus a clever new wrapper that's protective and discreet. So break out of the ordinary. Tampax Pearl, as extraordinary as you are.
I cherish these moments, sharing the traditions that were passed down to me. It's what I was put on this earth to do.
Ready Whip, let the fun out, also in chocolate.
Everyone's at the JCPenney Wednesday One Day Only sale. Save 50% on a great selection of gifts this Wednesday only. You just can't wait to get there. All gifts, one place, your magic. JCPenney.
Poor guy. He's coughing, all stuffed up. What will she give him? NyQuil cough? Nah. Dr. Mom knows better. New Robitussin PM has a decongestant. NyQuil cough doesn't. So Robitussin PM stops the cough and helps him breathe, so everyone can sleep. New Robitussin PM, from the brand recommended by doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom. For kids, try Robitussin Pediatric Cough and Cold. Kids love its award-winning taste.
It's Carly.
Yes, Carly.
She must have heard about Lucy.
She's not here about Lucy. Craig, I didn't want to have to tell you this now, but I think there's something that you should know about Carly.
Craig?
Yeah, yes.
I heard about Lucy. I'm so sorry. How is she?
I'm waiting for Ben Harris to bring a report.
Is she still unconscious?
Yes, but we don't know if she's going to make it.
There is nothing more painful than seeing your child hurt and not being able to do anything. It is the worst part of being a parent. I just wanted you to know that my heart is with you, Craig. That's all. You two were talking. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Thank you for coming, Carly. It means a lot.
I said I was leaving, Rosanna. Do you think you could stop glaring long enough for me to express my concern? I'm sorry, what? I don't have the energy for this game. Goodbye. I'll stop by the hospital chapel and say a prayer for your daughter. Oh, please don't go. I mean, really, I'm happy that you're here. I was just about to update Craig on your intriguing social life.
Don't do this.
Craig's been on the road so long, he has no idea what happened the night before your wedding. Why don't you and I bring him up to date?
You know what? I want her arrested, and I want to see how the editor of The Intruder likes being on the cover of her own rag.
You know what, Barbara? You put a lid on it, or I'll bring you in for disturbing the peace. You got it?
Oh, my. Aren't you two chummy? Oh, please. Hal took Will out of the hospital.
What do you mean he took him? Where?
I have no idea. Barbara seems to know, but she's not telling.
He's only trying to protect Will, as I was trying to tell Emily.
What is he thinking?
He's thinking that none of you, not the two of you or Jack, are helping him. You've all let him down.
Oh, so he confided in you.
I'm the only one left that he can trust. I'm all he has left. He confides in me. You see, Emily, you may have the ring and the soft side in bed, but when it comes to the important things, I'm still the one that Hal needs.
Oh, that is Emily. That's...
Barbara, Will's already been discharged?
Yes, actually. Hal signed the papers and took him out. He wanted Will to get out of here and get up and moving around.
Well, yeah, but I guess it's just as well. I'm going to need the room for Lucy Montgomery. She just got a surgery and we're short on beds.
Of course. Well, if the rest of you don't need me, I'm going to see how my son Paul fared in court today.
So I guess you won't be pressing those assault charges, huh?
Ben, thank you for everything you've done for Will. I really appreciate it.
Assault charges?
Really, don't give it a second thought. Really, don't. Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Emily, you can't let Barbara get to you.
I know. I know that. I hate admitting this, but she was partially right. You know, the last time I saw Hal, he basically told me I wasn't loyal enough. So instead of telling me where he was going, he tells Barbara?
You know what? If Hal told Barbara where Will is, he did it just to throw her a bone, to keep her from fighting him. Believe me. Hal doesn't get Barbara. He doesn't trust her.
Suddenly, I feel like an outsider in my own family.
No. Can I give you a piece of advice? Emily, you hold your ground. Because if you try and take on Barbara's craziness, you're going to lose track of your priorities. Okay?
Are you leaving now?
Yeah, I got to get down to ER and try and find my brother. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, really. And Lucy, I'm so sorry. And I hope from the bottom of my heart that she's okay. Thanks. Oh, gosh, I didn't mean to run out on you like that. I was trying to catch up with Hal, you know.
Oh, is he with Will?
No, he actually took Will home. Can we talk about this some other time, all right? I want to hug you. Did I tell you how much I missed you, huh? Oh, let me look at you. You okay?
Lucy's hurt so bad.
I know, sweetie. They're going to put her in Will's old room. Ellison? Hey, what's going on with you? You look terrified. Talk to me. What's going on?
I kind of said some things to Lucy before she got hit. Some things that I shouldn't have said, and now I don't know how to take them back.
I am so proud of you. You actually had Marshal Travers sweating.
I do believe James Sinbeck wiped away a few beads of his own. You got him on the ropes, Jess.
Well, let's not count our chickens, you know. The judge could very well rule against me.
But you have to get Marshal on the stand. It's the only way to make the connection between him and James.
Sweetie, you are preaching to the choir. But it's up to the judge.
Well, whatever she decides, you certainly did give them a run for their money.
Mom, what is it?
Oh, it's, I was just missing Ben, you know. Not that I have any right to expect him to come here.
I called him during the recess. He's with an emergency patient, or he probably would have been here.
That's very nice of you to say that, Isaac.
Well, okay. We are going to wait right here while you pack up your things.
No, actually, you guys go on without me. You know, I need a few minutes to clear my head and go over some things.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Okay. Great job.
Thank you. Mr. Travers, do you swear to tell the truth?
You have to ask. What do you hope to gain by putting me on the stand? And what do you know about Naya?
I know that she died, and I know that she was pregnant at the time.
Ancient history. I suggest you not bring that up in court. It can only lead to grief for both of us.
Oh, I'm not putting you on the stand to talk about Naya. I'm putting you on the stand so you can tell everyone about your daughter.
Everyone's at the JCPenney Wednesday One Day Only sale. Save 50% on a great selection of gifts this Wednesday only. You just can't wait to get there. All gifts, one place, your magic. JCPenney.
Body pain? Back pain? Introducing new Bare Back and Body. It's Bare Aspirin plus a special pain relief enhancer to relieve sore backs and soothe aching muscles fast. New Bare Back and Body. Get moving again pain-free.
Need an extra outlet? Only Glade plug-in scented oil has an extra outlet built right in, so it won't block yours. Wizard doesn't have it.
Plug it in, plug it in.
It's better than beef and mushroom soup.
Campbell Select beef with portobello mushrooms and rice. It starts with real beef stock, not water like yours. And Campbell Select beef agresso in a taste test. Hey.
That is better.
Campbell Select.
Well, he's really taken us to new levels.
He's brought customer service to a whole new level.
I think we were somewhere in here,
I think he's sort of raised the bar.
somewhere in there, between there.
You know what he's all about? He's all about this, not about that. What's that gonna get you?
Oh, he deserves this award. There's no doubt about it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's stretchable. It's springy. It's absolutely new. Only Huggies makes a cover that's as flexible as you. For our most amazing Huggies Supreme diapers. First diapers ever where most everything stretches. The cover, the front, the back, and all the way around. Huggies Supreme, our tops in comfort, our best fit ever too. The ultimate in care for you.
Stetson Cologne for Men.
Everyone's at the JCPenney Wednesday One Day Only sale. Save 50% on a great selection of gifts this Wednesday only. You just can't wait to get there. All gifts, one place, your magic. JCPenney.
CBS Tonight. The body of a teenager is found in the middle of nowhere.
Somebody hit her and dumped her.
Now the clues will take CSI Miami to the strict world of a detention camp.
Last minute before the courts get involved.
Yes, well, now we're involved.
Did a punishment lead to murder?
Extreme problems require extreme measures.
CSI Miami, all new CBS Tonight.
The faith of one family.
You believe your son is alive?
I know he is.
Inspires Amy to fight for custody of her own daughter.
You are a wonderful mother.
All new Judging Amy, CBS Tuesday.
Day after Judge Judy on CBS 2 News at 4:30.
Get last-minute mailing tips to make sure your holiday gifts arrive on time. I'm Gretchen Carr, plus a big honor for Michael J. Fox that's long overdue. Today at 4:30.
I called and I saved.
I called, and I saved $310.
Call 21st Century for a free quote. We'll beat your current rate, or we'll send you $10.
I saved $300.
Call 21st Century now. You'll get a better rate and a policy with more standard features than any other top 10 California company, or you'll get a check for $10. Either way, you win.
It was worth it to call.
Get more. More coverage, more service, more savings. Call 21st Century Insurance at 1-800-211-SAVE.
What's one of the reasons a relationship lasts?
Discover a welcome innovation in personal lubricants. New KY Ultra Gel. It's the neat, non-sticky, ultra-smooth experience.
He says I have a very agile mind.
KY Ultra Gel would like to help smooth the way to a better relationship. Call us for a free trial sample so you can experience the difference. Ultra-smooth, non-messy KY Ultra Gel. It could be the start of a whole new relationship.
Jennifer Lopez, The Osbournes, and George Clooney next ET.
The People's Choice Awards are coming to CBS. Go to CBS.com and vote.
I don't know what you're talking about. Naya and her child died. Obviously, Bonnie and Isaac have misled you.
Naya died 15 years ago, but the child survived. I had the death certificate faxed to me. See? Right here. Infant survivor. Girl. You want to tell me what's really going on here, Marshall? Talk to me. This is true, isn't it?
Somewhere in the streets of Rio de Janeiro, there's a little girl. About 15 with my blood running through her veins.
And Stenbeck knows where she is. How do you even know if he's telling you the truth?
James had proof, enough to convince me she was mine. Jessica, she's out there living like a street urchin. That kind of thing kills kids. You know what that leads? That leads to drugs, starvation, abuse. I owe it to her to save her from that. I owe it to her mother.
You can't be responsible for the life of a child you didn't even know you had.
I was a louse, Jessica. Cocky, self-centered. I only cared about my career, my ambition. Naya would rather run away than raise a child with me. Doesn't that tell you something?
It tells me that you were both young and you made mistakes.
No. It tells me that there's a child that I brought into this world out there suffering because of me. Jessica, I have to save her. I have to find her and make everything right. But in order to do that...
You have to finish what you started here. Finish it for Stenbeck. I'm sorry, Marshall.
I don't want your pity. I want you to withdraw your request to have me take the stand.
Oh, you know I can't do that.
You would put me under oath and force me to expose the truth about James Stenbeck?
That's right.
Do you know what that means? That means I'll never find my daughter. That means she's as good as dead.
Sweetie, people say things to each other they don't mean all the time. Just talk to her, okay? I'm sure she'll be okay with it.
What if I can't undo it?
Well, what exactly did you say to her?
I told her a lie.
Well, apologize. You know, talk to her. I'm sure everything's gonna be okay.
I'm so afraid now. What's gonna happen to me? I guess that I'm in a lot of trouble for stealing house keys and breaking Aaron out of his cell.
It's pretty serious stuff, Allie.
I don't want to go to jail.
Well, I don't want you to go to jail either, honey, and I hope you don't have to. But there are lots of mitigating circumstances leading up to Aaron's escape. You know, it all has to be weighed in the balance.
Like what?
Like you and Lucy. You were right about Aaron. He didn't start that fire, and I think that's going to go a long way with the judge and the cops.
Oh, really? But how do you know? Did you talk to Hal?
No. I mean, I tried to talk to him, but he left with Will, so I didn't even see him.
All right, you got some here?
Hey, how is she?
She's got a fracture at the base of the skull, some internal bleeding, some other issues I won't be able to assess until I get the work back from the lab and radiology.
Is she awake?
She's conscious, yes.
Can I see her?
No, it's family only at this point. Sorry. No, she'll excuse me. I gotta head back down to the ER.
You got it. Did you hear that? Hey, that's good news. So you know what I think? I think as soon as she's awake, you go in there, you tell her how much you care about her, how much your friendship means to you. Whatever you guys said to each other before this accident, it doesn't matter, okay? Give me a hug. Come on. You call me when you're ready, okay? I need to go see Mom. She is worried sick about you. Bye.
Lucy, it's me, Allison. Lucy, I really need to talk to you.
Dr. Harris, is any word about Lucy?
Yeah, we just moved her up to the ICU.
Is she awake?
She just now regained consciousness.
Well, that's a good sign, right?
Hey, I'm hoping so. I won't know the full extent of the damage until I've had a chance to look at her x-rays, but I'm praying that there is no spinal damage.
Wait, is it okay if I see her now?
Eventually. Right now, it's family only, as long as she's on the critical list, okay? Just be patient, Aaron.
Do you really think this is the right time for this?
Oh, well, yes. I think Craig would definitely like to know what happened to you the eve of your nuptials. And I'm sure he'll certainly be interested in what happened since.
I am right here, Rosanna. What?
I'm sorry. I just wanted you to know that Carly, a.k.a. Mrs. Jack Snyder, slept with Mike Kasnoff the night before her wedding.
And why is it important to share this gossip with me now?
Well, I mean, I know what Carly has meant to you over the years. I mean, she's certainly been your friend and your business partner, and she's certainly been the one-time girl of your dreams.
I don't know what you're doing.
I think that you should know that while you were away, and just hours before she donned white to walk down the aisle, she used the Monte Carlo offices to have a tryst with her own cousin's boyfriend.
Stop the lie.
Why, when my daughter is clinging to her life, would you think I would be interested in this?
Well, I'm sorry. I can just see how much her condolences have meant to you. And I think that you have a right to know the truth here. That any illusion that you hold in your heart that she cares about you is a lie.
Craig,
How's Lucy?
she's conscious now.
Oh, I have to see her.
We just moved her up to intensive care, and I'm still waiting on her test results. I'll let you know as soon as I have them. Also, you should know that she's medicated, so let her sleep as much as possible.
Okay. Okay. All right, okay. Yeah.
Craig, there you are. There you are. Lucy's been moved to see you.
Yes, I'm on my way now.
Craig, for what it's worth, Lucy's just a strong girl. She's gonna make it through this. I really believe that.
Thank you, Holden. Now, Lucy, if you don't mind, I think she'd like to see me.
Of course, you first, but I want to give you a message from Sierra.
Sierra?
Yes, she's coming. Tomorrow. The airport in the morning. Specifically, she'd like you personally to pick her up. Well, that went well.
He'll forgive me. You saw how it was between us before you interrupted.
His heart is breaking over his daughter.
Just consider it a warning.
A warning? To do what? Stay away from you during a crisis?
Stay away from Craig. He's depending on me now.
Really? Well, after that display, I don't count on that lasting long.
I'll find a way to make him understand why I had to help him see the light when we're alone, when we're in bed together. I'm going to tell him everything.
Doesn't mean I believe it.
I won't leave anything out, including a little discrepancy in the Monte Carlo books to the tune of $50,000.
Asthma was only going so far and always wanting to go further. Today, there is Advair. Advair is clinically proven to increase symptom-free days because Advair is the first and only product to effectively treat the two main components of asthma, airway constriction and inflammation. No other single product does that. Advair won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms and should not be taken more than twice a day. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Advair, which contains an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body may not be as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. If you have heart or blood pressure problems, tell your doctor. Some people may experience a change in heart rhythm. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve. Ask your doctor if Advair is right for you. Advair, because life should take your breath away, not asthma.
Why worry? Relax. Trust Dulcolax, the overnight laxative more doctors recommend. It's gentle enough for sensitive stomachs, yet strong enough for complete relief. So relax. Trust Dulcolax for overnight relief, guaranteed.
The Zales 1-carat diamond ring for $2.99. There is romance in here. Exclusively at Zales, the diamond store.
Whoa! Hey, stop the music. Guys, everyone stop. We don't need all this. Kias are already a great value, so we got good deals on top of good deals here. Like $2,000 cash back on a Spectra and $1,000 cash back on Rio. Plus our 10-year warranty. What is that?
It's a sales monkey.
Kia is simply a good deal sales event through January 2nd.
Everybody Uno, everybody play. Uno attack cards are flying every single way. Everybody Uno.
Uno.
Everybody play.
Oh,
Finally, wrapping paper has a place all its own. Get the Wrappin' Craft from Rubbermaid. Now available in jumbo size.
Tonight, the King of Queens is haunted by Christmas past.
Reminds me of a time when I didn't have to pay bills or going after that big promotion.
You've never done either of those.
Then take time off from stressful holiday shopping with an all-new Yes Dear. And will Ray join his dad's lodge?
Pretend that I'm not here, because that's what I'm doing.
Then guess who's broke for the holidays?
Ding. How much do you think we could get for your computer?
An all-new Still Standing on TV's Best Night of Comedy, CBS Tonight. And later catch Catherine Zeta-Jones at an all-new Late Show.
You can meet Sierra at the airport. I'm not leaving the hospital.
Darling, I think you should pay attention and heed her request. She wants to move Lucy to Montega.
Move her?
She sounded very serious about that.
I explained about the money you saw, Rosanna. A lot of vendors prefer cash because Monte Carlo is just starting out. It's common practice.
Well, is it also common for it not to add up? I had one of your assistants counted.
My assistant counted wrong.
I don't think so. The shortage, combined with that little stack of 50s on your desk, along with Henry's sudden windfall, it's pretty obvious. And I'm sure Craig will be able to put the pieces together.
You would trash the company he loves because you're afraid that I still have a place in his heart.
It's my insurance. With Monte Carlo dead as a doornail, well, that just gets you about as far away from Craig's heart as a gal can get.
I will not be held responsible for the welfare of your daughter.
Her life is in your hands now, Jessica. If you make me take the stand, Stenbeck will never let me find her, and she'll die. It's that simple.
Well, if Stenbeck found her, then so can you. You can use state resources to contact relief organizations. They can mount a search.
If I believed that, I would be prosecuting this case, and you know it.
So what, you're just going to give up? You're just going to let Stenbeck destroy more lives?
What choice do I have? I am this close to finding my child. If you make me take the stand, all that hope vanishes. Please don't do it.
Or what?
For the sake of my daughter's life, I'll lie. I'll lie under oath.
Really got you all clamped down and wrapped up, huh? Guess it would be stupid to ask you how you're feeling. It's gotta hurt a lot, huh? Sorry, Lucy. I really am. I feel like it's all my fault. The way that you ran off all upset and everything, and then the accident. I didn't mean to push you away. And I know it was the stuff I said about the fire, but I want you to know something, Lucy. I didn't mean any of that. It was all lies. I just wanted to get to you, that's all. Make you believe that I had just as much reason to be on the run as you and Aaron. I was just trying to get to you. I mean, you know me. But you shouldn't tell anybody that I told you that, okay? Because they could think the wrong things. It should stay between you and me, okay? Promise me you won't tell anybody, Lucy. Please. Please.
Who are you?
When your children have diarrhea, comfort them. Watch a favorite video. Be extra sweet to them. And to help prevent the risk of dehydration, give them Pedialyte. Sports drinks and clear sodas contain so much sugar they can actually make diarrhea worse. But Pedialyte contains the correct balance of carbohydrates and electrolytes. And she doesn't need any more sugar. She's sweet enough already. At the first signs of diarrhea, use doctor-recommended Pedialyte. Once you pass 50, skincare's a whole new game.
L'Oreal Age Perfect Anti-Sagging and Ultra-Hydrating Treatment increases mature skin's resiliency as it deeply moisturizes. 83% of women reported more resilient skin. Age Perfect, only from L'Oreal.
This is our tradition. Every year, my mom would make her green bean casserole with Campbell's soup. Today, I make it, just like her. We love it. That'll never change. Kind of like my Aunt Ida's hair.
Enjoy the tradition with Campbell's.
I wish I was the center of attention.
I wish I hadn't done that.
Honey, what do you want for Christmas?
If they wish it, you'll find it at Sears, presenting a collection of extraordinary gifts at great prices. If they wish it, you'll find it at Sears. Sears, where else?
Hey, Mom. I'm going out. All right?
Okay. Wow. I mean, she keeps tabs on me 24/7. When I'm my brother's age and old enough to do stuff like smoke pot, will she even be paying attention? Hey, just because you can walk doesn't mean you don't want your mom and dad to ask you where you're going.
Whose parents are going to be there?
Jesse's.
Did you leave the number?
Yes.
Fine, she cares. Hey, can a baby get some attention around here?
Talk? No. Ask. Parents, the anti-drug.
Before his class starts, Mr. Murphy's going to discover the power of Theraflu.
This is nice and warm. It's already soothing my throat.
Then Theraflu's strong medicine will quickly give complete relief.
Theraflu. Nothing soothes you better.
These have always brought me luck.
White Diamonds, the intriguing fragrance from Elizabeth Taylor. This elegant holiday gift set, a $97 value, yours for just $50.
This week in Genoa City, it gets downright dirty.
You stupid, deluded moron! You helped us bring you down!
A little bit nasty.
You have no idea how much trouble you're in, but you are about to find out.
And oh so ugly.
What the hell are you doing in this crack house dive, belly up to the bar, knocking back booze like there's no tomorrow?
On the young and the restless.
Lucy. Lucy, it's me, Allison.
Who?
Stop kidding. You remember me. You and me and Aaron, the Oakdale Three, running from college to college in any old heap we could get our hands on.
Aaron? Who's Aaron? Young lady, what are you doing in here? This patient is critical and not to be disturbed.
Oh my God, no, she doesn't remember.
Who doesn't remember
Lucy.
what? We're not allowed to see Lucy yet. The doctor says she's still critical.
I know, but I had to see her, so I snuck in when no one was watching, and I talked to her. She didn't even know who I was. Something's happened to her.
Are you sure she was awake?
Yes, but she looked right through me, and she didn't even know who I was. And when I said your name, she had no idea who I was talking about.
Sierra wants to move Lucy to Montega while she's in the ICU? I can't even talk about that now, Lucinda.
So, please, don't be combative.
I stopped taking orders a long time ago. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go see my daughter.
$50,000 is a lot of money, Carly.
Maybe Craig took it. Did you ever think of that?
No, I didn't think of that. Why would he? When I would give him 10 times as much if he asked for a weekend. No, you are the thief here. But I am going to go to Craig and discuss it with him and let him deal with you. Oh, and, you know, if you're thinking about still stopping by the chapel and having a little quaint prayer for Lucy, I would consider throwing in an extra little prayer for myself, if I were you.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you would actually lie under oath.
You've seen me do the unbelievable, Jessica.
You chose the law. You chose the law because of the principles instilled in you by your family.
To hell with principle. Yes, I believe in the sanctity of the oath, but to save a child who hasn't asked for the hand that she's been dealt, who hasn't asked for that pain and hardship, I'd lie. I'd lie 100 times over.
Then what good are you to her?
I beg your pardon?
You would rescue your child from a life of moral decay, yet you would sacrifice your own principles to do it. How can you even look her in the eye when you find her?
Stop it.
I will not stop, Marshall. You are trying to save your child by selling your own soul. Now, is that the kind of father you want her to know? I'll see you here tomorrow. And I'm going to argue with everything I'm worth to have you put on the stand. Then you can decide whether or not you're worthy of your child.
Everyone's at the JCPenney Wednesday One Day Only sale. Save 50% on a great selection of gifts this Wednesday only. You just can't wait to get there. All gifts, one place, your magic. JCPenney.
Introducing Glade Gingerbread Spice. Created by nature, captured by Glade.
Now there's a patch designed to come off at night so nicotine can't disturb your sleep. Introducing the 16-hour step-down patch from Nicotrol. It helps you beat cigarettes one craving at a time. And with Nicotrol, you're twice as likely to succeed than with cold turkey. The new Nicotrol 16-hour step-down patch helps beat cigarettes one